When Amy Dalton of the Community of Living Traditions at the Stony Point Center invited me to speak a few words about the theme of caring for the elections in both a spiritually and politically way. There were groups of words that came to my mind. And one group of words was releasing a whirlwind of goodwill. And then there was a second group of words that came to mind as well. And those words were ritual, remaining steadfast in ritual. So these words all came to my mind at the same time when presented with the idea of speaking to preparing for the election spiritually and politically. There are two offerings in support of this whirlwind, and this is to be the engagement pre-election, during election, and post-election, so that no matter the outcomes, we release a whirlwind of goodwill. One offering is biblical, and the second is the Four Crows prophecy of the Lenape people of Delaware, New Jersey, and Eastern Pennsylvania, the area in which I live. As I read these two, please keep in mind this idea of releasing a whirlwind of goodwill and remaining steadfast in ritual. Now, the first offering is from the book of Luke, chapter 11, verses 1 through 11, where the traveling master teacher named Jesus was asked by his students how to make a daily ritual of prayer. The story says, he was praying in a certain place, and when he had finished, one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us to pray, just as John taught his disciples. He said to them, when you pray, say, Father, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come. Give us each day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive everyone in debt to us, and do not subject us to the final test. And he said to them, suppose one of you has a friend to whom he goes at midnight and says, friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread, for a friend of mine has arrived at my house from a journey, and I have nothing to offer him. And he says in reply from within, do not bother me. The door has already been locked, and my children and I are already in bed. I cannot get up to give you anything. I tell you, Jesus says, if he does not get up to give him the loaves because of their friendship, he will get up to give him whatever he needs because of his persistence. And I tell you, ask and you will receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks, the door will be opened. Secondly, is the prophecy of the 4 crows from the Lenape people. Long ago, it was said that fox would be loosed upon the earth. Also, it was said, 4 crows, they would come. First crow flew the way of harmony with the Creator. Second crow tried to clean the world, but he became sick and he died. Third crow, he saw him dead, his brother, and he hid. Fourth crow flew the way of harmony again, with the Creator. It is said, the caretakers, they will live together on the earth. And so it is my hope that as we prepare for the election, spiritually and politically, we will keep an ear to the door. We will listen out for the one who is asking, who is seeking, and who is knocking. And as we remain steadfast throughout all of this in our rituals, we will stir up and release a whirlwind of goodwill. And we will witness the caretakers living together in harmony on the earth. A closing haiku. Oya, cleansing wind, what burns without, burns within. May the healers heal.